Hello, hello, hello. So, I noticed a big update on No Man's Sky, so I thought I would revisit my little frog man. You may have seen these before. The camera, I'm not used to the camera being so close to the games I've been playing. Usually quite a bit of distance in the camera. This is one of the last spaces I built here. I built this basically because I built this because I needed it somewhere else, but I wanted it somewhere close to one of these, which was like a trading post. It's like a trading post. I've already talked to this guy, I think. Yeah, he gave me some nanites. You can search your plants for carbon. There's some data. Those are important things there. Oh, can't seem to take these again. Data cubes. Collect data cubes because you need them for calling in your ships. I'm not entirely sure where all my ships are. In fact, I'm not even sure what ships I have. I know I have quite a few. Let's see. Is that how you do it? Yeah. I think that's how you do it. So that's Kagano's Future, which is this one, isn't it? Yeah, that's my main Kagano's Future. I do have several of those. I have a couple of buggies. I have a freighter. I have other ships. All Kagano's Future. That's Kagano's Future 3. Call him in there. I haven't played for so long, it's quite hard to remember. Kagano's Future 2. I think I've got 4 of these possibly. They're such a great ship. I love them. You can get them into very tight places. There's 3. Kagano's Future, that's the one that I have sitting behind me. So I've only got 3 of those now. So I have also got that wee one, and where's that other one at? Now, quite a lot of these are just purely for storage and summonable storage space. That's the main reason I use them. So this Kagano's Future is okay. So I'm flying the Gashi at the minute. Got quite a few good slots on him. He's got well, there's maybe about 30 slots there. Not too much technology, but Gashi, it could be upgraded a bit. I think I only got that recently, actually. That one, or I mean recently. I mean recently before I kind of stopped playing. Anyway, I'll jump into this one, see what this has got. And whatever ship you summoned last is the one that you'll get in here when you tab. This one's got quite a good bit of storage in it. It's a Class A. It's got almost full technology slots. It's not much good for anything else except for storage, really, is all I'm using it for. I probably will trade that one in if I get something a bit better. What have we got? 2, 4, 6, 8. 14, 21, 27, 32, 38, 38 slots plus whatever's in there, 12, 50 slots in total, which is kind of how I've been counting things, because you know you can put your technology into your storage, but you see Kagano's Future 2, haven't upgraded it at all, don't really use it. Not too bad. Class C doesn't really have any technology upgrades at all. A few things that haven't done, but I'm not going to be flying it anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm literally only using it for storage. And Kagano's Future 3, well, that's quite good now. You see, got a lot of technology in that I don't need to be in it. That would be kind of my secondary ship at the minute, I think. Okay, let's just get out of that. Back into my wee main boy here. I just use this one for everything, because it's got a completely upgraded. It's got a 599 hyperdrive range. Maneuverability is quite good on it. It's got full complement of systems there, so it's basically upgraded as much as I can. Can't do much else with that. My freighter, I don't have much storage on that. Warp efficiency, fleet coordinating. Oh yeah, I forgot, there's quite a lot of things you can do in that. I need a lot of technology in that, but I kind of just been fishing around looking for a better freighter. But at this point in time, I'm not going to fly anywhere. But a pretty cool looking wee ship, the Kagano's Future, I think. And this base is really just, I kind of just want it to run. Oh, so there's obviously a trading station around here somewhere too. Whenever you see other craft doing that, oh yeah. There's a trading station around there somewhere. That's not generally how I get up. Generally, I go here. This is another little thing. This is a bit of a trick. If you're using solar power, you know, I just have my panels clumped in a small area, and a little bank of batteries, just about enough to do the job. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 batteries there. But in order to stop using the battery power, they're all full. In order not to use that battery power, I have a sensor here, so when I come here, the stuff activates. I have a trading station, trading terminals. If you want money, they're pretty handy. My teleport system goes up the stairs onto the landing pads where all my main storage is. As you can see, I'm just up here. And then I have another little teleport. I have a few more panels, solar panels and batteries over there. My little teleport just goes straight into my living room, almost. You can see I've got trade terminals about the place. Very glitchy today. But yeah, that basically goes back up, and this goes down to the battery packs and stuff. So let's see. Just go back out here a minute. Obviously, you can use it when you build a landing pad. You can use a landing pad here to call your starship, and it will be whichever one you're actually flying. It won't. You don't have a choice. It's whatever the last one you were in, and it takes one navigation data to retrieve any ship. So it's definitely worthwhile to collect navigation data. I've totally lost track of the things that I have in my storage. What's that there? Base computer. Right. I've absolutely no shortage of anything. Rusted metal. You can see I've got a lot of rusted metal, but there's a reason for that. I don't know if you've been playing the game, you'll know why. If you haven't played the game, rusted metal is how you get ferrite, and which is also what you need to make pure ferrite, and what you also need to make magnetized ferrite. So you need rusted metal to make ferrite. Ferrite makes metal plates. Pure ferrite. Crafting certain things you might need pure ferrite, and pure ferrite converts into magnetized ferrite. But I don't really need any of those things because these are all full. Pretty sure right up to the last one here. Yeah, I just get so much stuff. It's going to take me a day to figure out exactly where I am again, but I came here for a purpose, and that is to go here. Yeah. Yes. So these are all my bases here. You can see 369, 12, 15, 18, 20 bases. Now I have 2 activated indium mines. Now the reason behind that is because activated indium and activated emerald get you a lot of money. What I'll do here actually, this is I think one of my last bases that I built. I'll not use this one yet, I'll go for a little fly. I must have done that. What's that? I saw something. Oh, it's a bit of sodium. That must have been sodium at the time. Obviously, sodium is what you need for your suit. On the reason I'm on this planet is because it's 24 degrees, very non-toxic. Now, I think I do have a little mine on the other side of the river down here. Oh, hold on, what's that? Oh yeah, I do. I have to get used to flying this craft again, because I can't actually remember how to fly these things. Oh dear dear. That was one thing, yeah, that bugged me about the game, was that you can't actually hover these ships. Oh, here's a little mine that I had started towards the end of my last sort of sessions. I can't remember how we land. Oh, there we go. Right. So yeah, this is quite cool looking. Oh, this one is damaged. That's what's wrong with this one. Might be able to actually do something here. No, I've already done it. That's okay. I've already experimented with this one. Probably got everything I needed out of it. A couple of little things there I haven't opened, but I don't really need them, so I'm not going to bother. What the reason I stopped was because this mine, these are my mineral extractors, and they are extracting paraffinium, right? So that's a paraffinium mine, okay. So I just have two mines on the source, very small power array, 6 and 6. These are now this is just how I've been building my mines. So I can look in here, any one of these will do. Now, hang on a second. Where was I not able to? Oh, supply demo. I should be able to take my stuff out of that. Why can't I? I forget how to do it now. Storing 12,500 paraffinium. I can't remember how. Oh, there. That's how you do it. So we'll take that out, put it in the. Can I put it in the refrigerator? Paraffinium. Yeah, I was able. No, I wasn't. I was able to put 2,500 in there. The refrigerator's full of paraffinium, and even though these are glitched out, these look as if they're not working. They are actually, because there's plenty of power in those still. 42,000 kp. Yeah. And each one of those machines, you see that's 277 per hour, and that's 275 per hour. So this one's closer to the center of the source. That's how you know. Now, as far as I can remember, there's no need to eat in this game. I actually can't remember because it's 6 months since I played it, but you can see my nighttime temperatures are quite cold here. So let's go and I look at my original base. I built that one there because I kind of wanted somewhere close to a trading post that was AI based rather than my own trading post. I don't think I've ever seen anybody else here. It's going to take me a minute to get used to the controls in this game. But this is not my first base either, but it is one of my favourite ones. I forget how to fly faster. I forget how to go up and down actually as well. Oh, shift. Shift gives you a little boost. As you can see, there's nothing really on this planet, just plenty of water, which is in the early days was useful because salt is one way of getting money early on in the game quite quickly. If you want to just mine salt, if you just happen to be on a planet like this, mine salt and sell it. So here we go. This is my little island. Alright, I'm short a few storage. I haven't been here for a while, so I'm short of a few. Or maybe I'm not. No, I've got them all. Got them all. So again, there's nothing different in these. These are like remote storage systems. The exact same thing that you have in, for example, storage container 4. Doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter how many million storage container 4s you have, it's the same stuff in each one, because all they are, one just mirrors the other. If you have two number 4 storage spaces with 1,000 rusted metal in it sitting beside each other, they were both storage 4, it still means you've only got 1,000 rusted metal. You don't have 2,000 rusted metal. So anyway, this is the pub over here. And I should have a couple of guys here. No, nobody working today. Well, here, while I'm here, because you always need plenty of this, I'm going to throw in some more rusted metal, which I don't seem to have. Oh, hold on, I should have some in here. No, none on my ship. Right, okay, I don't have any rusted metal, so let's see, what does paraffinium make me? Oh, it makes me ferrite dust. Right, okay. And how many would that make? One to one, so it'll be 2,000. Right, okay. We'll do that. Make that paraffinium into ferrite dust. So that means when I come back here, whenever, 1 hour's time, 2 years time, there's going to be 2,500 ferrite dust in that refiner. So can't remember really doing much else with this. Do have another little bit over here, but the reason I'm, oh, there we are, yeah. The reason I have this one is because it's basically, as you can see down there, it's a I don't need solar power here because it's electrically. It seems to have changed a little bit, but I'm drawing out of this here. If I can even remember how it's called. How do I get my multi-tool? Is that? Oh, these are all waves. And right, how do you get your tool? Multi-tool. Oh, there it is. Q. Right. So, okay, let's just go down here. So, this is electromagnetic generators. Yeah. So this is my power source for this whole area. There's not much of that. 63 kp, 65. I think the main source is over here. This is closer to the 81 there. 75. Is it? You see what class it is. If you look in, you'll see what class. It's class C, so it's only 27%. Alright, I see. I've only got I'm using 198 and I've got 770 available. Right, so that's a day and night power source. If you can find, I'm just trying to remember, how do we, is this how you do it? I forget how to scan. just think here, hold on. Nope, it's not that. Nope, nope, nope. No. No. How do you scan? Is it? What was that? Oh, right, yeah. F. So, target objects and hold. Alright. But how do you scan for? You awake? Yeah. Okay. Fine. Alright, yeah, I see now. 1, 2, and 3. So if I wanted to scan for gas, that's how you do it. So there is gas. 320 that way. Don't really have a lot of use for gas. So for mains, we have 290 that way. No hint at what it is. Potentially it's a C. And then if we look for electromagnetic, that gives us well, we know it's here, and it's a C. So, but that's where it is already. I've already done all that. So let's go back to the. It's going to take me a minute or two to figure out all the controls again because I really just can't remember. Door switches can be a bit of a pain. They're not as easy figured out as you might think. In this game, they're quite difficult actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and collect all my sellables, and we'll start with I can't remember even anything about that, but I'll go to my activated indium mine first of all, collect that. I'll show you what I do with that. And once you get going, once you're able to craft a few things, it's dead easy to gather up disgusting amounts of money. Billions if you really want them, but you'll never use them, so there's not really any need to do that. But what I tend to do is go to the anomaly and just dish out to anybody that's there, just dish out money or units, if you like. So where are we at? Oh, this is one of my extreme bases. This is Rort. Yeah. I did make a video about building this one because, yeah, this one was quite hard to build, this base, because quite simply because of the conditions. See, I'm in here now. Oh, there's like it's minus. If you go outside, it's minus 100 degrees or something. It's really minus 102 degrees. So you actually won't survive long out here. Minus 101. You see the screen sort of freezing up around the edges. But anyway, let's go. Oh, we'll go over in here, and this wee door. Oops. Once you come in, if you can build yourself a little sealed unit, you know, it gives you somewhere then to. Oh, that's new. That's new. gives you somewhere to hide. Now this is a huge activated indium mine, and the source of this, I'll show you the source in a minute, but as you can see I have an array of storage silos, supply depots as they're called here, and they're storing 136,000 activated indium at the minute. Now that's not, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, but in here I have these. So as long as I'm away doing whatever I'm doing, these are just filling up continuously, just rows and rows and rows of supply depots. Now it doesn't cost much electric to run them. In fact, it takes very little energy. As you can see, there's quite an extensive and I have room for more. I could probably make this up to, I could probably get quite a bit more in there. I'm not going to yet, maybe some other time I might. There's 136,000 now. Wait to see, I don't think I've got room for 136,000. Oh, I can take 219,000 there. No, that's okay. So that's 219,000 activated indium. Now that has severe financial advantages. If we go downstairs, this is the source of the activated indium, just that little cluster of miners there. Now, to build something like that, which is quite big, it's quite an extensive base, plus it's in extreme conditions. Now I did do a video on my other channel showing how I built this base and the difficulties that I had building it on an extreme. There's minus 130 in the daylight, you know, so it really is an extreme planet. Well, let's get in here, back to safety again. Now I do have one problem. I don't have enough storage to collect any more activated indium, because there's something you need to bear in mind when you're selling. If you're selling products on the market, what you find is, I'll just jump upstairs using that. If you go here, you'll see, if you go to the sale, now activated indium at the minute, let's see where it is. There we are. So it's actually, it's not selling for that much. 25 million for that. That'll give me 25 million. It's not an awful lot. But the thing is, if it's selling at minus 80, it's selling at minus 80 here, there's no point. It's an activated indium planet, so it's never going to sell for any sort of money here. But say that it was selling at even money, just for example, say it was selling at even in a positive, say it was selling at plus 10% of the going rate, and I had, say, 130,000 in here in my exosuit, and maybe I'll have no ship here, say maybe another 100,000 in my ship. The minute I sell one of those batches, then the other batch automatically, the price falls. So you need to have all your stuff, anything you're selling, you need to have it all in one block somewhere. Now what I probably need to do is, you see, like there's a redisite is 23%, above its average value. I'm not going to sell it. I haven't had to use it yet, I don't think, but I'm not going to sell it anyway. But for example, now hang on, my Kaggle shooter is here. Hang on. So why can I not? Oh yeah, that's right, I remember now. That little device I was at there, the trading station, if it's your own, you can only sell out your exosuit and freighter. You can't actually sell from your ship sitting outside. You need to go to a... Oh, look at that, there's storm crystals. See, I could be collecting those storm crystals because they're actually quite... just going to recharge everything up here. Right. So everything is recharged. I don't think I can get to those ice crystals fast enough. I saw them down here somewhere now. Oh, the storm's over. See, I missed that. Storm crystals are pretty good things to buy. Hold on, what's that over there? No. There's so many ways of getting money easily in this game. I don't remember doing this, but I must have had to do it for some reason. This could have been iron or something, I'm not too sure. Can't remember this far back. Yeah, but I obviously made something out of there. You'll find these little things everywhere. Residual goop. Okay, I'll take that anyway. I got some nanites from that. Now, these guys will work away because, as you can see, there's no power supply around here. There's no power supply here because I had to bring my power supply from somewhere else. But I came to this planet. I built that there because it was activated indium, but primarily because not only is it activated indium, but it's also powered by, you see up there, that's 2 teleport systems. The reason they're there on top of that mountain, if I can remember how to get up there, like 2 teleports in here. That one goes, yeah, that one's going up. Now if you can see that line there, that line's pointing down, so that's the one that takes me down into the factory. This one's pointing up towards those. Right, so this one's going to take me to the top of the hill, where you can see that's the base we were in there now, down there. Quite a big base. That's why you need a rusted metal mine. I'll show you where it is after a while. So I came up to this one, yeah, that was going down. This one is just here. Now that's a new creature, I didn't see them here before. Wonder is it friendly? Sorry. Oh, good grief. Do I have a gun or something? I actually can't remember. Q. That's what it is, and then what? Crap. That was one of those things. We need to think how I can how do you hold on a minute, how do I mustn't have it on. I don't know what. I'm using the wrong multi-tool. Am I? Secondary weapon. Right, change secondary weapon. I'm using the yeah. You need to watch that geology cannon. It's very dangerous. What's that one? Swap multi-tool. Volcanic space-time focuser. That's what I'm using now. That's what's wrong. I want to use my metal clarifier. Hold on. Takes a minute or two to figure all this out again. What one's got the how did I even change that? Oh, G, right, I'm stupid. Come on, let's go. Pulse splitter. Yeah. Personal force field. How does that work? Alright, yeah, like that. Okay. So let's go down there again. Oh, actually, I can show you from up here. Over there, you can see that there's a electromagnetic source. So that was the first thing I was looking for. It's the first thing I look for when I go to any planet. The electromagnetic source, and then I threw that to a battery just down there. That battery then allowed me to extend that power to another battery over there. So that battery is powering these, but it's also, as you can see, there's lines. Now, there's quite a trick to using batteries, and extending that power source is outside the range of that base. But if you build from certain modes, let's say, it's hard to explain, but if you build from if you're in that area there and you're building, it tells you what area you're in as you're building. So I built this battery here from that place to that battery down there, up to this battery, and then from this area here, from here, without going across the line into that base's build zone, I have connected to another battery down here. Again, there is quite a detailed video on how I built this base. There's another battery down there, and that's it, just it right there. Hard to see, but it is there. And then that battery is powering this entire place. That's just it's basically like an extension lead. You think of it like that, but it will take a bit of trial and error to be able to figure out the layout of your base to a point where you can actually oh, hold on a minute. Oh dear. Just have to, that's me now. I'm okay now. Always carry plenty of dioxide and sodium on you, and you'll be okay in a condition like this. But there's an interesting thing. Storm crystals. I can already see some from here. I am armed with my pulse splitter. So let's go and I think those are storm crystals there, hopefully. Yeah, we're using the rabbit jumper boots. Now I've extended my ability for jetpacking quite a lot. And I'm just collecting the storm crystals because they are valuable. But right, dog. Shush. Not only that, they're essential for building certain things. And I can see loads of them around here. No, those aren't storm crystals. Ah. Now. Oh, I have no power in my jump pack. That's why. Oh, there's one of them big things. No, it is. Oops, hang on. Bit of a little problem. Need to just deal with that. Let me get back here. If I can. Find my way back up. Can't even see where I am really, but I think maybe here's something right there. There's a bit of sodium there. I can just get up here and inside again. Just have to go AFK a minute or two. Alright, apologies if anybody has been wondering what's going on. I had to help a lady start her car. So let's see, here's a couple of refiners. So, right. Yeah, you see you have exosuit, and then you have exosuit high capacity inventory. Now, the difference in those two things is exosuit and slots. Let's just go here. Exosuit general, you can have 10,000 in a slot of materials. But if you take something like metal plates, you can only have 10 metal plates in a general slot. But if you go to a cargo slot, you can have 20 metal plates. And you can see all my activated indium. It's still only 10,000 for material, but it's double for items like batteries, processors, wiring them, salvage data, any items like that. So the cargo slots are pretty handy. It's good to have a good bunch of cargo slots. Now, I really need to clear a lot of space here because I want this full of activated indium. Not necessarily just not that slot, but if I take that, say, I forget how to shift that in one go. What is it? Quick transfer X. Oh yeah. X to high capacity. Check down high capacity. What else have we got there? That's starseed. Move technology. I don't even understand what that starseed does. I really just don't know what it is. It must give you some kind of benefit. Shift demonstrated plates over in high capacity, ion batteries, and high capacity cobalt mirrors, unstable plasma. Well, I'm not sure if that doubles up in high capacity or not. Storm crystals, I don't think they do. But actually, the storm crystals are going to go into the, along with that pugnium and stuff like that, they're going to go into a storage container. Let's see, put them in. I can't remember what way I have these laid out. What's that? There's pugnium there, so we'll transfer that over. Goop, just transfer that as well. Where did I see nitrogen? No. We take some of that out actually and put it into the thing over here. Oh, hang on, just let me just check some of these orange, see if I get storm crystals anywhere. Silver is another important one for your freighter. You need the silver for need silver to build on the freighter. That's what it's for. Nothing. I just have too much stuff, really just have too much stuff. I can't keep track of everything that I have. So I can't move from my cargo slots into these for some reason. I don't know why that is. Which is a bit annoying really, because if I want to put in, I want to put those cobalt mirrors in, put them back in my exosuit a minute, and these here as well, because I want to shift all of those things. I want to keep phosphorus on me, and I want to keep ion batteries and dioxide, either dioxide or oxygen. Any of those two are good. Carbon, you need them all for survival and weapons, tools. Let's see, where did I see that? Glass. No. What's going on here? Something annoying my throat today. Oh, there it is, glass up there. Right. Storm crystals. I think this animal should be pretty empty. There's storm crystals over there, so you can store 20 blocks of 20 in storage containers, but you can only store 5 in an exosuit in blocks of 5. The hydrogen jelly. I'll put those cobalt mirrors over there as well. I do have a lot of stuff on me that I don't really need to have on me. There's activated indium. I was leaving that there for some reason. Can't remember why, but I might need it at some stage. I know there's a factory override unit. Factory fabricator facilities. Could come in handy. Oops. No, I want to keep that sodium on me. Hang on, I've got sodium nitrate. So I only need one of them. Don't need that gold on me. Although, actually sometimes sometimes you do need that on the ship. So let's see what we can put in here now. Oh yeah, hang on. Hold on. Sodium nitrate. Cold. Gold nuggets. We'll just analyze those. They just get you back gold, really, is all they get you. And I do have a lot of stuff here on this ship that I probably don't really need to have on the ship. Ferrite dust up there. I suppose we just keep that up there. Just analyze that, just gives me tritium. Right, I think I can shift that into the storage. I can put in that navigation data as well. Silver can go there, and the platinum can go there. Deuterium. Trying to remember what I need deuterium for. Oh, the hydrogen. Right. It's a fuel source, but don't need that quad servo. That can go in there. I do need that. And another 20 navigation data. That's a lot of navigation data. But you need navigation data for actually, you know what, just put that in there as well, because I've really not got. Let's see, don't need all that sodium. Oh, I'll tell you what, get rid of the sodium nitrate instead. if we've got condensed carbon, won't need that cobalt. At least I don't think so. Uranium is for... can't remember just at the minute. Certainly won't need all those. Don't need the gold on me. I'll put it on the starship. I'll put that on the starship as well. Paraffinium, pretty sure I don't need that. I'm just trying to make enough room. So I just have too much stuff here. Don't need that carbon. Put that in there. What else have we got here? I've got a lot of oxygen. Don't really need all those plates either. Silicate powder. Well, you kind of need that to fuel your weapon thingy, what you call it. Don't need that. Paraffinium, pretty sure. Unstable plasma. I don't think I'm using the plasma launcher, but don't need that. The hydrogen in there, or don't need all those processors there. Put them in there. You see what I have in that starship. Got a lot of stuff that I don't really need on there, but I definitely don't need a lot of chromatic metal either, because you will need a lot of chromatic metal, don't get me wrong, but you don't need it on your persons. 19 salvage data. That's quite a lot of those. Let me think what we've got here. 75 ion batteries. Right, well, they can go in there. Don't need them at the minute. Don't even need that cadmium either. Don't need... For what I'm doing at the minute, I don't need a lot of this stuff, but if I was building, I would want to have some of that. And right, it's phosphorus, oxygen, dioxide, feline liver, and I've got 3 ion batteries. What have I got in here? I've got sodium here, right, so that's okay. That's alright, we can live with that. That's starseed. I just don't know what to do with that. It doesn't seem to do anything. You must have to use it for something. I probably have to follow the storyline to do that, but I'll get around to that. So at the minute I want to get off here. Right, so I've collected a little bit of we'll just collect the rest of it, actually. So I was kind of explaining how how I used the electromagnetic power source on the other side of the mountain to power this base here. Which took a bit of work. It definitely was a bit of work now. But now at this point, let's just save that. So Here we have medium refiner. I'm going to just stick that in there and just refine some ferrite dust. Go here, take this ferrite dust here and put it in here and refine it into pure ferrite. So those machines are working while I'm gone. Now let's go check out my other Indian mine. Talked about it, Indian mine 1. Now, to be honest with you, I can't actually remember what it's like. I think it's outdoor on the side of the mountain, maybe, something like that. The one I just left, Indian Mine 2, has got about 30 or 40 storage depots, maybe more, maybe 50. This one, I think maybe only has about 30. It won't be just as much. I don't think so, I can't remember. But again, you could do this every day. If you're playing this game every day, it's very, very simple to build a mine. It doesn't take much to do it. And if you start in the right place, you start with the right type of mine. Alright, this is this mine. And hold on a minute, what's that? What was that? I never saw anything like that before. Hold on a minute. What is that? The thing's underneath my base. But it's able to... Ooh, this is quite a... Whoa, that's crazy. This is quite a big mine too. I kind of forget building this one. I need to... Ah! What? Where did that come from? That thing is just growing. Ah, yeah, it's not that big a mine. It's quite, well, actually it's quite big. And it's probably holding 73,000, so it's about half the size. But what are these things and where did they come from? So let me see if I can get rid of those. Alright, that'll be carbon, okay. Well, let's just change to G. Mining bin, right. We'll just get rid of those things because I don't see how they could possibly grow up through my floor. But they have done, so I don't remember that. I don't actually remember those things being here before. That type of thing. I do remember this having little sort of crab type things. Now, still got quite a bit of grid there. Just get rid of these things. Another thing about No Man's Sky is these are definitely different. These are definitely different. Different plants from the last time I was here. But you can see I did have a plan to like build this up. So there's maybe left about 250,000. So I really want to fill all of this floor here with supply depots. I don't know why they're all number 6. I don't actually know why that is. You see I've got a couple more of these here. What's in them? Nothing. Do I have anything to convert? What happens if you put activated into oh, you get chromatic metal. So one activated indium turns into 4 chromatic metal, so that's one worth remembering. Did I collect that? No, I didn't collect it yet, so let's collect that, 73,000 of those. Right, so now I should have a lot of activated indium in here. Not as much as I was hoping to have, but... And again, I'm using this little device here to save my energy. It means my gate is not running 24/7. It only runs when I come to it because of that sensor. So let's jump now. I have a bit of room for other stuff, so if I go to... I suppose I could collect some emerald. Activate it, sodium mine, and activate it, emerald deposit. So actually, it's only a sodium mine. I haven't actually developed the activated emerald mine there yet. Cadmium mines, 192. Indium. The gold mine. Do have... Well, I'll go and collect this emerald, I think, and then... Because that's a funny little base. It's on a moon with nothing except sentinels, and I think they're quite aggressive sentinels as well, so can't really yeah, can't really chill out on it. You still have to sort of keep your wits about you. I can't actually remember what happens in this game when you die. If you die, do you lose your stuff? I can't remember. Okay, so this is... it's just a little outpost that I built in case I ever need emerald. Which I haven't really... don't think I've needed much of it so far, so I'll just be using it to increase my wealth, my in-game wealth. Again, I do have my little refiner here. Nothing in it at the minute. Again, my lights are my sensor, so I'm not using my battery part all the time because I'm only running this off a few solar panels. Now that's quite nice, you know. There's condensed carbon grows quite well here, and I can see that there must be, I think there's been some graphics overhaul happening here or something, because things do look a little bit more nicer. So let's see. Anyway, over here we have the teleport system must be running constantly, but you can see over there in the distance a bit, this has changed a lot. There's a lot more rocks on the surface here. Like that's like a little stone circle here. But over there is my emerald deposit, and I'll just jump straight over there like that. So this is just emerald. It's got nearly 40,000 emerald. Could be a little bigger. I do have a dedicated power supply for that. But that is nice to see. There's a bit more features on this planet now, because it was very empty before. It was very, very empty. All these rocks and stuff, this wasn't here. And you can't actually mine them too much anyway, because the sentinels will be straight away at you. Now, obviously, I have a lot of mines going there. And the reason that is in order to fill that many depots, and I need that many extractors to do it within a 24-hour period. So that's what I look for if I'm playing regularly, playing on a daily basis, and I want to be collecting money or resources every day, then I build it by how many extractors I need to do that. And it tells you that in here. So, actually not in here, in the other thing. But we'll take that emerald anyway, and I'll put it into... I'll just put it in there, that'll be okay, because I'm not going to be collecting any other emerald. If you look in here, it'll tell you here, so, you know, you have your yield over here, so it's 32% dense emerald deposit. The cycle, 200 per hour, the cycle time is 8 minutes before it produces that next output. But where is the... Hold on, where is that information gone? They say it's not long since I've played. I thought it would tell you in there. Oh, hold on. Maybe it is on these. Oh yeah, time until full, 23 hours. So to fill 39,500 takes 23 hours, 31 minutes. So on a daily basis, that's how I work it out, or how I was working out at the time, was how many, you know, I build as many silos as I could, and then build as many extractors as it takes to fill those silos in a 24-hour period. And the hydrogen crystals, you'll always going to need those for fuel, but when you get to a certain stage, you probably won't really need them. I'm finding now I don't really need to do very much to remain functional. And as you can see, your ship, whatever ship you're flying at the time, follows you about. So it follows you from pillar to post. So I go to this base terminus again, and we'll go to Lumen. And the reason I want to go there is because that is where my wealth kind of stemmed from. It wasn't the first base I built, and it wasn't even maybe my fifth base. I can't remember how many bases I had at the time, but it was the first experiment with building huge extraction facilities, and it was rusted metal. By that stage I'd figured out that I needed more ferrite dust than anything. It's probably the most needed thing for building. In fact, it is the most needed thing for building. So, and I can see there's been a bit of update here. There's a lot more rocks on the hill. Do have eggs. See those little eggs up there? No, don't shoot those, because oh look, there's new plants. They're new. Yeah, interesting. They've done a bit of upgrading, and things are looking a wee bit. Actually, the textures are definitely better looking. You know, that's a lot more detailed than what it was the last time I played. But I have a problem, I can see already, because I should have storage containers sitting here. Why don't I? I should have storage containers there. Did I move them up there? Maybe I did move them. Maybe I moved them. Yeah, okay. Right, so again, this is another place where I found an electromagnetic source. I found a lovely big valley that I thought would be, just looked like a cool place to build a big base. And as you can see, I built quite a large base here. I did have plans to make that a lot more. I did have plans to build a lot more there, but you know, I haven't just got around to that yet. I might do. This is like just an extension from that. Now, what you notice in this base is I have one base computer here, down there, another one away over there, one on that hill, one away over there. There used to be one down, oh there it's there, yeah, one down there, and there used to be one down in there, which I discovered that I didn't need any more. That's definitely been enhanced. That there has definitely had work done to it. Because that snow, appearance of snow wasn't there before. But I'm going to try and make sense of this, because the original outpost was here, where I'm looking, which was just like, how would you say, just a base computer with electromagnetic. I do have a video on building this base as well, the time I spent doing it, but that was the main source. That's the most potent part of the electromagnetic source, but for some reason I came up here and built this, and I discovered that I could also draw power here in this area. It wasn't so much as down there, but it was enough to power this part. But then I discovered that there was a rusted metal mine on top of that hill over there, and that's when it got very complicated. At that stage I had none of this area here built at all. But I thought to myself, well, I'm just going to fill that whole place with silos. But I don't really need to. I've since discovered that I don't need to. And there are ways of connecting this base computer and this base computer and this base computer, and connecting these all together, as long as you do it in the right sequence. Do it in the wrong sequence, things just won't work. Now, that power, I was able to take the power right across to there, but up on that hill we have the extractors, and I didn't really want, I do have solar panels over there, but I wanted to be able to power them from here, so I had a constant power. But what I discovered was that if I was in this area for building here, building off this base computer's signature, then if I built something here and then tried to connect it to something that I built from that base computer signature up here, that there was no connection. So to build those things over there, I had to make sure I was still in the signature for this whenever I was deploying certain things. But let's just go over here and I'll jump into the, I do have a teleport system here. This is just somewhere handy to stop and sell if I want to. I don't want to, but so that jumps down here. That's teleport 1, teleport 2 will take me across there. From there to here. Oops. Let's just go back. There we are. Now, you can lay these cables under. You know, you can connect it, take it down, and then across, and that way they're not like tripwires. But these are full. These will be full of ferrite, pretty sure. Don't really want any. I'm just going to keep it there. Don't need it at the minute. I do have a couple of wee vehicles, but connecting these here, I had to use a series of batteries, and to get this, and even the teleports, to get that teleport to go up that hill wasn't easy. This teleport goes across there. Pretty sure it goes over to there, which is just another complication. It's just another landing pad, just to sort of make it look a bit more interesting. You see I have a few refiners here as well. I have two teleports here, so that one goes back from where I came, and this one is going up, so I do have a circuit of teleporters. And this is up to the hill. Look, you see? So those rocks have been spawned in on top of a lot of the things that I built. It's a bit of a mess, this base, to be honest, but it does work, and it does produce me. There's not an awful lot of extractors there, as you can see, but it is quite a. Well, it's only class C, but the storage is 777 or 77,750. Now, you see, these rocks have landed in on top of a lot of my stuff, so that's not good. And as you can see, I do have a few of these devils here. Now, that was basically because initially I wasn't fully understanding base computer connectivity. Let me collect this stuff anyway. Rusted metal, do I really want to? No, actually I don't. I'm just going to let that stay, because there's nowhere really else to store it. But we can go in here. That teleport is going just back across there, and this one goes straight back down to the bottom again. Down here. So in order to get these to power anything up there, for that teleport to work across bases, wasn't easy. It definitely wasn't easy to figure out, but once you figured it out, you can actually run power considerable distances. Well, let's see, if I go up here and just call on my ship, I'm not going to collect any of that rusted metal. So that's just my rusted metal mine down there, you know, and it is working off these two base computers here, and everything in between is connected, but in a very complicated way. In fact, so complicated that I can't even remember how I did it myself, and that's why I don't interfere with it anymore. It does what I need it to do, and I ain't changed anything, because it just caused myself problems. Now over here, a wee base computer here for some reason, but I can't actually remember why, and I see a new icon in the sky, drop pod. Oh, I don't care. Alright, yeah, this was my wee silver mine, isn't it? Well, let's just go and land here. Oh, I remember now, this is silver and oxygen. Yeah, and I'm just running that off. The oxygen is coming from those two extractors over there. So those two extractors are just giving me a supply. It means I've got a steady supply of oxygen here in these red tanks. Filling on 1,000 oxygen. We'll take that, stick it in the starship anyway. You always need plenty of oxygen in your own rough planets. You will have plenty of places where you want to use these. What does oxygen actually turn into? Let me see. Let me see what that does. oh, it turns into carbon, and it's just 1-for-1. You do need a lot of carbon for building, I think, but I'm just going to leave that in there as a storage place, which is actually what I should have done on that other thing. But this is my silver, so I get 20,000. Hold on, what are these? Ah, they're silver as well, yeah. Right, so that's just a little silver mine, and again, that silver over there, this was an RV. You can see I've got batteries there, and my extractors for the silver are way over there. But I wanted to centralize everything for a collection point. That those extractors over there, colliding the oxygen into those tanks, silver from there into these tanks. I do have an array, a solar array over there, and if we look down here, I have a Stargate. Again, running off my, you see, my sensor. But I collect that silver. Let's just see what we can do there. Alright, so it's going to be collecting more. I'll go to one of these refiners. And you don't actually have to use the refiners for... There's 10,000. I can just put it in there for storage. So I can kind of use that just for storage. But what I'm going to do now is just... I'm just going to jump. I'm going to go to my... where is it at? Chlorine, indium mine. Yeah, well, the indium mine and the gold mine are in the same place. So we'll go to the indium mine, collect the indium. Oh, I think. Go maybe to the freighter after that. See how it goes here. Actually, what I'll do is I'll collect this indium and maybe the gold, and then we'll go to the... I'll show you how to make money. Right, so again we have another little place here with my sensor for the Stargate, so that I'm not using up energy all the time. Now you can see that's quite a large mine. And this wasn't an easy mine to build because it's on a steep slope. As you can see, it was quite a nightmare. But, and I do have quite a lot of extractors up there. But down here, I think there's about 100, or many did I think? I think there's about 100 here. Yeah, 121,000 indium. Now, where do I have room for that? I have it in my exosuit. Right, okay. That's 120,000 indium. And down in here, I think there might be a... Well, that's interesting. That didn't grow back. Which used to be quite annoying. Build bases underground. Alright, that's just a seals point. That's all that is. I think over here I might have some shelter. No. Not really. But over there is my gold mine, which is only 11 minutes it says, but I don't have a teleport system down here. Oh yeah, now that's interesting. If you look at this, now if you notice there, I do have solar panels here driving these extractors, but this blue cable here is going down to that battery. Right, now I should really build a vehicle down here. Anyway, that battery is going across to that battery. This was an experiment. I was trying to connect these two bases, and you can see that the wires are blue here, and this one is going no further, because what I had tried to do was was trying to connect that gold mine over there. Has an electromagnetic power source. Oh, a big storm, look at that there. That's cool. It is an electromagnetic power source, so what I tried to do was to build a link of batteries. This is where I discovered that there is a limit to how far you can really go, and that was because I managed to get the power up into the saddle of that there hill, a wee saddle there, but I couldn't get it beyond that, and it just became way too complicated then. Just because there's a lot of creature down there. And you get money just for scanning stuff. There are 135,000 units just for scanning that. You know, money's not a problem in this game. It really isn't. It's just so easy. It's way too easy, in fact. But it is a nice game to explore. Like, it absolutely is. Actually, hold on a minute. I'm completely lost now. Oh, there it is over there. So that's my Indian mine. Now, what I'll do is I'll call in my ship. Is it Kagano? Yeah. That's my main one. And you just push forward to take off. I think my gold mine is over there, yeah. I do like this wee ship, but this wee ship's great. Compared to a lot of the other ones with big wings and stuff, I don't really like them so much. But this one's pretty cool. Now, this is gold. And you can actually see the scale of the game too, which is... oh dear. See if I can get somewhere to land here. I don't have a landing pad at this one. Maybe that's something I should think about doing. But yeah, this has got an electromagnetic source, which I kind of wanted to take. I wanted to extend it across there, but it was just getting too complicated, so I abandoned that idea. Simply because it was just too complicated, you know. But you can. Again, this is wired up with my sensor, but over there is where I want to go. So the teleport's here just for a collection. The gold, what's that up there? That looks like indium. What is that? Oh, sodium. Okay. The gold's down there, so I've got two extractors down there. That's all I have. Just don't need an awful lot of gold, so there's 15,000 gold. Just take that. That's that. That's that one gliding there. It's not such a big gold mine, but it's enough to get me all the gold I need. And that's me ready to go. Insufficient power. I don't believe that for 1 minute. That's not true. There we go. So that's those two done. Copperhead Road, I saw that somewhere there a minute ago. Copperhead Lane, Silver Base. That's, I've already been there. Dioxide and radon. There's activated copper, so Copperhead Road, Copperhead Lane. Yeah, that's somewhere we can get activated copper. And that's a pretty good planet. In the sense that it's quite hospitable. You know, it was quite an easy planet to work with. But really the only things on it are copper, activated copper, and dioxide or nitrogen, some of them gases or something, but I just use it for copper. And all my copper mines are kind of in a similar area. Again, this is one of my earlier bases. Oh, something got busted there. Oh dear. So, this has changed. What? What's going on here? This is completely... They've done a lot of work on these planets, because this is a different biome from what it was before. So, how could that be? Are these... what are these bubbles? This is a very different biome. It's changed a lot. Again, this is just copper only. It's really all it is, activated copper. So I can collect that. I'm actually nearly dead, so I better do something about that. Go to that one. Alright. So 20,000. I think it's 20,000. I think it's activated copper, is it not? No, it's just copper. 20,000 copper. I'll stick that in. I'm not going to be selling it, so I'll put it in a container. There's no point selling copper because you actually need it. You need quite a lot of copper for things. Again, up here we have a little storage device, a bit of a shelter in case, you know, in case there is some kind of stuff. But it's badly overgrown inside here. My throat's really bugging me today, smoking too much. Right, so I don't really need to be here. Now there's a large... Oh, that's previous base item cache. I don't fully understand those. That's... I think when you destroy things... Oh, that's cool. 160 plates in there. Well, that's handy. And what was that? Processors? 14. Right. These are yellow for some reason, not sure why. But I think I do have a vehicle over here. Yeah. Now again, this was another complicated base. Oh, that'll crack you up. Up on top of that hill, I have... It's complex because over there somewhere, I think over there, I have a power source which is powering this and that up there, and that's a... Well, let's just go and see. Oh, these are crazy vehicles. That power source is supplying everything in this area. You can see I have dragged the power cables all the way through here from there. You can see them sort of stretching through the ground a bit over there. And they're coming from this area here. Oh, sorry. Oh, did I kill him? Alright, you can just drive over those things. That's weird. I just gave it a lot more mordite probably. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so that power source there's not an awful lot of these, but they're generating enough to supply that partial base up there and that base over there. Now, let me see where I have. Oh, I just have too many things, really. What one's that? Copperhead Lane. I think that's that my silver. No, that's a drop pod. Is that? No, it's something else too. That one is. So. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I thought my silver base was here, my first silver base. I could be wrong. Oh, sorry. But it's interesting the way they changed the biomes. There's a lot more. It seems to be quite a bit more detail on these. So they've obviously been working on the game a little, and that's only 6 months roughly. And here we go. What's this? All right. So this is activated cover. I think there's not an awful lot of it. I could improve this base, this main a lot. Oh, it's just copper. No, it's just copper too. So let's go. I'll put it in the roamer. Don't really need it anyway, so. And then I've got this little vehicle. It's just slightly different again. Extra craft fuel at 20%. What sort of fuel did it take? Fusion engine. Oh, it takes carbon, right, okay. Now, I actually completely forget where the silver mine is. Do I even have a warp gate here? I do. Right. Okay. So that should come on. There we are. So that's not actually activated copper. It's around here somewhere, but I just can't really remember. The silver base is on this same planet, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I know. I think I've got 2 silver. Well, I've got the one on Lumen Colony, and I've got one on this planet that I've been on here now. So yeah, it shouldn't take as long to warp to that, because it's not like it has to load in a new planet or anything. Oh yeah. Alright, those are glyphs that I'm unlocking or something. Oh yeah, this is my silver. So this is quite a big silver base. This is one of my first big bases that I built, or big mines. You see, it's quite big. And that over there, silver base hash one. Oh yeah, that's my power source. But it is on the same planet. Don't know why I can't see the other ones, other bases. Oh, they are. They're all over there. So it's quite a bit across country. Those are 20 minutes away, so they're quite far around the planet. But in here you can see almost 70,000 of silver. I can't put it on the freighter. Can't put it in the starship. I can't put it in there, so let's just do that. And again, this is sort of where I first was experimenting. It's 26 hours to fill that silver, so I probably need one more extractor for that. Wonder are they the same? Are they connected? They should be. Yeah. They're all connected some way or another, yeah. So your connections are quite important. Just make sure that your connections all work nicely. I'm just going to use this terminus again, and this time I'm going to go to, where did I see it? Body base, because it's cadmium. And that's really, there's a bunch of other stuff we could do there and go around, but I want to get to the station and start selling the stuff. What I'll be looking for first is a station that's offering a positive percentage on activated indium, because instead of getting 300,000 for it, I'll get, 600 million or 60 million or something like that. So let's see, we've got phosphate. Yeah, right. So this is definitely, the graphics have definitely been enhanced. I haven't touched anything as far as settings go. There's definitely been some work going on with graphics in this game. Again, this was another one of those bases where I do have I think a power source down there, which I'm running to that battery bank there. Pretty sure it's coming up from, oh, there's the cables there. I think there's a battery in here, is there? No. The other nice thing about it is quite a lot of nice underground caves. Those are different. Cobalt. Yeah, cobalt's something that sometimes you need a lot of cobalt, but as you can see down here we have, this battery. So that power source there is supplying this battery, which is supplying a battery up here somewhere. Yeah, these batteries, which is supplying this mine, which isn't a very big mine. It's not a big mine, it's only 10,000 cadmium, but the thing about it is 10,000 cadmium, you need cadmium for your cadmium drive. It always manages to spawn my ship in there for some reason. But I'm not going to waste any more time here, I'm just going to go straight to the station. And you can just see, I've got quite a few bases there that I can't even remember what I was doing on them. And if I go to, I'm going to go start at Hatami, which is I think my very first station encounter. And what you'll find is there's an endless, literally endless, as far as I can tell, endless universe out there. I don't know why I keep getting that symbol up there. Can't really remember what it is. Have a quick look for our navigation data here. Nothing about. That's okay. He's selling multi-tools, but I already have the best multi-tools, so I'm not caring about that. I'm going to go here and see how much they're offering for activated indium. So it's minus 5%. That's still giving me 53 million for that. But that's only 120,000, so hold on a minute. Right, so there is a wee problem there, hold on. What we need to do is, yeah. So I want to shift that back into my exosuit, if possible. Right. So if I go here now and shift all this into my high capacity, should have enough to get it all in there. This should take me up to about 100 million. But again, if you sell the stuff in your general at say minus 5%, as soon as you go to sell the stuff in your cargo, it'll be back down to minus 80%. So make sure it's all in the one slot, in the one oh, is that all I can get in there? Right, okay. And it's a good way to give stuff out to people at the, what do you call it, at the right, so that's all in there. Let me see if any activated indium on the ship. No. On the freighter I can't actually, it's not in this zone, so I can't use it. Right. So let's have a look. I'm getting ganged up on here. So now selling the activated indium, it's still the same price as minus 5.7%. It's only, hold on a minute. Oh, that was everything, 121,000. There's bound to be more than that. I'm bound to have more than 121,000. I lifted that much off the first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 28, 30, 32, 34, 35. So I should have 350,000 activated in there. So they don't want to buy any more than 121,000. Is that what it's telling me? Right, so that's no good. I don't want to do that. I've got 350,000 there, so well, I know that they're offering that amount of money, so Odetta sometimes pay good money for activated indium because there's no activated indium in that system. And if that doesn't make any sense, I'll show you in a minute or two what I mean by that. Each system has its own, is either controlled by one or other faction. It's either neutral, there's maybe nobody there. It just depends on the political status of that system. Now, if I look in here, I'm curious about, you see, it still only wants to sell 121,000 units. That's minus 7%. Now why? Let me just see why that's even happening. Oh dear. Push the wrong button. Hang on a minute. So we've got put that down on top of that. Hold on, what? Oh, that's indium, right, I'm stupid. So I've got indium and I've got activated indium. That's the difference. I thought I had more activated indium than that. Well, let me see then. If I open up this and just take that out again a second or two, and that out as well. And what we'll do is I want to put ordinary indium in there and see indium. If I put that in there, oh, it makes chromatic metal, right? So how do we activate indium? Activate it, and then we must have, I think, do we mix it with something in a large refiner? Maybe how that's done. Can't actually remember now. So, right, let's just see here. Hold on a minute. Let's go to the McDonald platform because I think maybe they pay good for activated indium. Hitami wasn't too bad at minus 5.7. It still was getting me a bit, but not enough. Can get more. And sometimes you'll find it like up 25%. No, it's low here, it's going to be low. Where is it at? Indium. This is minus 80%. Now, they're not buying activated indium. Oh, they are, there it is. Minus 80%. So, McDonald platform, there's obviously activated indium in this system. I'm trying to think where's the rendezvous? What's that one? Odetta rendezvous, right, I'd just been there. So it wasn't great, it wasn't too bad. The Jotar system, maybe. Ah, it's a good end. It's a good end. Try it. Obviously they have such a list of places to go. You got to do some serious exploring in the beginning, and you would have to get to the stage of having warp drive capabilities so you can jump from system to system, which well, in case you don't know, I'm going to show how that is done in a minute or two. Let's see if I can find somewhere here. Hold on a second, right, that's me now. Let's have a look. Now you can run around and talk to all these aliens, and you will get, you will receive certain benefits from doing that. Now, I can see minus 70, minus 79% for indium, and they're not buying activated indium, is that right? Where is my, I don't know. Yeah, I do. So they're not buying activated indium. That's strange. Let's see if I can find somewhere else then, because it's going to be just yeah, I'll try these boys. Hold on, get word processing, sustainable. Conflict level is trivial. So not likely to be any problems here. Which is okay if you're gate jumping from station to station, that's not a problem. But if you are flying, you can run into problems. This is a GEC system, so maybe can't remember if it's a GEC like this stuff or who. Activate it in there at -2%, so that's a lot better. There's 195 million for that. That's 211,000 activated in there. So I'm going to sell that at that price. 185 million. Seems like a good price. So there it goes. So that took me up to 845 million. Now let's see if they want any indium. Indium's -2 as well, so there's another 55 million. I'll just get rid of that as well. That takes me to 900 million again. Now, I don't have an awful lot of oxygen to sell on me, but I might have a lot on my starship. Let me see what I have here. There's nothing in the green except for metal plates. Not worth selling. Could sell that gold because I'm not really going to use that amount of gold. I'm going to sell 9,500. Right, sell that. That leaves me a little bit in case I need it for something between now and then. Going to sell that silver. That's -79. Maybe not. Maybe not. No, that'll do. So what I'm going to do now is have a quick look, see if I can see the map. No, I can't do that. What's that big ship? It's gone anyway. They're all leaving. Okay. None of these ships are that hot looking. Let's see, hold on. I'm just curious to see if there's any up. You know what? I think because whatever update there is, all these stations are going to have an exosuit upgrade. Pretty sure they will have. Looks like it. Oh, what's that big boy there? Oh, that looks like it might have a bit of cargo space on it, but I won't be selling the Cagano. Well, let's see what he's looking for here. Come here. Right. Make an offer on his starship. Oh, that's a pretty big storage there. I don't want to sell that Cagano for it, but that's the first one that I've came across that has full storage. Now, if I could get somehow, there's no way it'd be gone by the time I get back, but let's just get out here and see where I am. I'm not sure if I have. Kemport Rish. Right, okay. There's copper, paraffinium and cobalt. So, don't think I've got a base on that. I used to have, but I think I got rid of that. I have nothing here at all. But what I can do is I can do this. Just land on this. Land on that planet. As quickly as I can. Let's see if I can get back before that guy leaves. I probably won't be able to. so we can try it. I want to spawn in that thing there, because I'm not terribly fond of it, to be honest. Right. No, just leave my Kagano there, don't really need it. Just get up into space as quick as I can. Goodness me, where is the space station at? Space station is there. Now this guy is still at bay. No, he's gone. He's gone. But maybe if I hang around here for a minute or two. What's up here? Is this the gate side? No, the gate side's over here. So I'm not terribly fussed in that machine. No, I'm saying that it's got quite a lot of cargo space too. But I'm not terribly fond of it, to be honest. It's a bit goofy looking. Let's just get out of here. I'll try Bios here. Right. Idonger. Dangerous area. Let's see. I maybe should have called the big ship in. I don't think it's good as much. Well, again, I'm only using them for storage, so it's irrelevant what they look like. Bit of loading on this game now. These guys aren't talking to me. Oh, he's talking to me now. Right. Sorry, I could read that out, but I'm not going to. Right, yeah. You can't please these boys, it doesn't matter what you say to them people. So, you see, look at the price of some of these things are emerald. 12 million for that. Yep. Yeah, okay. Sell that. Don't really need it. What have I got on that ship that I could sell? Nothing that's worth an awful lot of money. Well, I'll sell that. Don't need that. Right. Just out of curiosity, now I've already been to this station many times, and what I discovered is every time you discover a new space station, over here on each space station there's a little guy who does exosuit upgrades, and if that little shape is green, there's an upgrade. So that means that the update has given us all new upgrade capabilities again. So I only need one more, and that's me with the maximum slots on my thing. Now what I need to do, I need to get out here to look at the star map, so I have to be outside to do that, as far as I can remember. Not to... So I have been here before, but I don't remember what... Hold on a minute, there's a... a freighter over here. Unknown planets, I haven't been to that one before. Let's see if there's any cool freighters here, because these guys will usually summon you and ask you if you want to buy their freighters. But it's not a very good looking one. I mean, it doesn't look as if it's got much. It might have a bit more storage right enough. But you can go into a freighter. Anyway, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stop now. Go to the star map because I want to know where I am and I want to know where my freighter is. My freighter is over there. At McDonald's. Why is it at McDonald's? So, right, okay. So my freighter is at McDonald's. Alright, we'll just warp there. Forget about that freighter there for a minute or two. If my freighter's at McDonald's, then that's obviously where I've been hanging out. And there has to be a reason behind that, I just can't remember. Alright, okay. Righty, conflict level. Is that my freighter there? I do have quite a fleet. That's not my freighter, no. But it looks like an interesting fleet. Looks like a couple of freighters. Oh, that's a nice looking freighter. Defense turrets. Right, let's have a look at this freighter and see. We'll have a look in here and see what the captain wants. Now, I say there's definitely been an enhancement on the graphics. Have a look up in there. They're pretty much all the same. When you come up in here, you come in here. This is where the bridge is at in all freighters. Extreme toxicity. Here and here. Why is that? Extreme toxicity in a freighter. That can't be right. Well, let's talk to Admiral. Let's see what he's doing. The air of weary authority clearly marks this being as the freighter's captain. Do they tire of the burden of ownership, I wonder? The responsibility for life and livelihood of their crew must weigh heavily on their mind. They seem amenable to an offer. The freighter brings access to a large inventory, a hangar bay in which to store multiple ships, and space in which to construct an orbital base. Right, we'll offer to buy it and have a look and see. Oh, it hasn't got very much. It does have a better hyperdrive range. It's a cooler looking machine. It's got quite a lot of technology slots. And it's only 18 million. Now, if I compare that to mine has a lot more storage capacity. It's got better hyperdrive range, but it's only a Class C. So why is this in a Class A? Mine's a Class C. Not entirely sure about that. It's nicer looking, but no, we'll not bother. Not bother with that boy. Go back to my own freighter. My own freighter has had a bit of work done to it. And it has to be around here somewhere. Now what you could do is you can blow up all these things. You can shoot these all. This is full of chromatic metal. The only problem is then you're going to have a fight. Now, my freighter should be around here somewhere. Whoa. Oh, there it is down there. There's my freighter. And actually, the anomaly is still in play. Now, I'm pretty sure that's the nexus there that I'm just flying past on the right. That nexus is where you make the starseed, which I still have absolutely no idea what the starseed does. Oh, that sounds like enemies warping in. Yeah, that's my capital ship, and it looks like it's that way up. So whoa, just totally overcooked that. Right, so well, I mean nah, that's my fleet there. What are all these things here on the side? These sort of spherical looking little things. They weren't there before. This has changed a lot. Why is that? Maybe just the rendering speed. Now those are all my wee ships up there. All of them. And that just happens to be my fleet. So, let's see what my boss has been up to. My fleet manager. Yeah. Quite like this one. It's not a bad freighter, to be honest. Oh dear. You see, quite a bit more work done on it. I have some crew. Large refiner, let me see. Right, so you can combine 3 things in this at one time to give you slightly different things. These are my fleet. I have no missions. No missions out at the minute. No, right, that's the end of that. Right. So, and this is all my storage here, all the way up that. So again, these are just mirrors of your storage containers. It's the same stuff in this as what's in the other one. They're identical in every shape and form. Now, I can't talk to my own admiral. The seal has not prompted them to immediately flee the vessel. Transfer items from ship to freighter. Alright, well, I don't need to do that, so I'm not going to do that just in a minute. There's lots of different ways you can do stuff. You can manage your fleet there. You can warp. You can... Oh, that's changed a bit. That looks different. Upgrade, customize freighter, and here we have the navigator. Hello, Captain. Joyous day for the fleet. Chartered a new expedition routes. Right, okay. And he can show you then, he'll show you any new expeditions that are available. So you can do whatever ones of these you want. I'm not going to do any just at the minute, because I was going to... Oh yeah, I was going to go to the anomaly. That's what it was. So I'll just go to the anomaly quickly. And... Oh! Have I not got any units? Ah, no, it doesn't matter. I won't have, because as you can see, this is where all my vehicles are. I've got that. 2 Kaganos down here. There's Kaganos Shooter 2 and 3 here. Oh, that's Kaganos Shooter, okay. And Kaganos 3 will be over here. And then I also have these 2. So why did I get 2 of these boys? Right, that's the Gashi. I know what that can do. What size is this? This is, well, that's got quite a few slots as well. Right, so I don't really need to be I want to go back to my little old ship. This one here. Kagano Shooter. That's my main one. It's fully upgraded. Can't really do anything else with it. Might be able to upgrade the class. What that means, I have no idea. But we will go to the anomaly. Finally. It's here somewhere. And you can also go around every one of these. Every single one of these has got a landing bay on it where you can land, and you can actually go onto every single one of those and walk around it and repair stuff, do things. Every one of them. They're all yours or mine, whatever way you're playing. Where's the anomaly at? The anomaly is here somewhere. There. Oh, where is it? Ah, there it is. Blaine, and Blaine is a bat. Right, let's go. Oh. So check out the anomaly. See if there's anybody playing. This is where you will meet other players. And you can call it in wherever you are, call in the anomaly, it'll just appear. And you go inside like this, and it's like a communal area where everybody comes to it, but each person has their own entry point, if you like, their own. It's hard to describe. I think, yeah, maybe there's been some, definitely seems to be some upgrades here. Quicksilver, what? I've got 2,000 Quicksilver, what can I get for that? You can really only get toys. Oh, hold on. Alright, okay. Ah, these are different. What are these? An exclusive Explorer title declaring friendship with Iteration Ariadne. Alright. Hesperus. Nara. Polo. Right. So there's a couple of things. What's that? Cadmium Starship Trail. Okay. Emerald Starship Trail and Golden Starship Trail. Atlas Figurine. Hardy Shrub. Frozen Planter. Again, these are kind of just aesthetics. They're not really, none of them do anything. No, there's not really anything for me there. Oh, a couple of nice helmets, right enough. Maybe get a helmet. What's that? Sparse Horizon helmet. Yeah, what was the other that one there? Blazing Orbit helmet. Right. I quite like my frog helmet. Right, there's nothing there that I need or want. There's another player, so there are other people. Gritchy Park, hello. Hello everybody. Yeah, okay. Right, so this is the Oracle, or the Nexus, sorry. And you go here, it can give you, so you can get 3 salvage data, 250 Quicksilver for doing that. These are like missions. Oh, he's changed that. Defense chip. I don't know what that does. Survey a planet. Oh, that wasn't too hard. And these seem to be salvage frigate module, something I do need, but to kill 53 of those, I haven't really got time to do that today. But I do need salvage frigate modules to upgrade my frigate. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that anyway, because I really just haven't got time for that one. Let's go up in here, because this is where Nada and Polo, you're kind of like the guys who, I don't think there's anything I need to be talking to him about. Artemis Ego will live on. Traveller took them from corruption and restored them to a life of exploration. That's right. I chose to restore Artemis, or to put him into like a storage sort of place. There's another guy, like, you know, there are people who actually play this game, and there's some lonely little character sitting there doing his own wee thing. Okay, so this is where you buy upgradey, glitchy floor. That's where you buy upgrades for certain things. Now, Exocraft, Isotope Puncher Mark III. I don't really think I need any of those. I think the one I have is probably as good as you need. Over here you can get exosuit research, construction research. What's that? A cylindrical room frame. No. Nope, don't need any of those. What's that? Noise box? No, don't need that. Noise box. Cost 10 salvage data. What is up? What is that thing? A Colossus Geobay. The vehicles are so naff, I don't really want one. I have one of those, Minotaur. They're pretty good. What's that? Race Initiator? Race Initiator. 10 salvage data for that. This platform acts as the start and finish line for exocraft field tests, allowing travellers to practice manoeuvring and speed. Well, I suppose you could have little races here with an exocraft summoning station. I kind of thought I already had that. That's weird. Oh, any old exocraft from anywhere else on that planet. Alright, okay. I don't need to worry about that. 19 salvage data. I don't really. Starship research. Let's see what we can do there. Every starship a special, an invitation to explore the stars. Let me tend to yours. Research starship upgrades. Oh, you need nanites for this. I'm pretty sure I have large rocket tubes. Don't know if that's a weapon. It must be a Fourier delimiter. Solar mirror, don't have any of those. Don't even know where you would get those. A resonator, what does that do? Upgrades the infraknife accelerator, compressing internal waveforms to allow an extra shot to be weaved into the conventional fire pattern. And a Dyson pump replaces the heatsink of the cyclotron ballista by encompassing the entire unit with a heat-absorbing megastructure. Heat output is recycled to boost combat efficiency. Don't really think I need any of those things. I haven't had any problems with any combat anywhere before. Everything seems to be quite simple. What's that? Already in a group. Already in a group. These people are in a group. Right. Alright. So you can have your wee groups and all. Well, I haven't really bothered much with that, to be honest. I've just been doing my thing. Oh, never noticed that before. Anyway, there's a giant Stargate up here. You can go over here. This is where I put Artemis. I put him in here. So he's in that thing there somehow. That's very hard, very glitchy to get the... don't know why. It's like... oh, there we go. NADA entity authorization required. Secondary simulation 5 running. The machine hums, glowing with a life and power that unnerves me. The terminal is scrambled. Its display unreadable. Broadcast message. Okay, well, it doesn't work. Right. Okay, just forget about that. The starseed, that's probably got something to do with the starseed. At some point, you probably need the starseed. I haven't found a use for it yet, but this is the anomaly. And that's quite a big looking ship there. Maybe not so much storage. It looks like it had, but I don't think it has. There's nothing really else to do. That's about it, actually. So, really, at this point in time, I can hand over some information for nanites here. So this guy will basically tell you the same thing every time. Give data on planets that you visited. Alright, so he thanks you and gives you some nanites, probably about 50. 645 nanites. Now that's interesting. I must have been to a lot of planets. So I've got a feeling now. Oh. I've got a feeling that everywhere I go from here on, this guy basically is the same. Give them information on milestone data. Yeah, you've seen much, but do you understand? There's another 250 nanites, okay. So we see purchase upgrades. Upgrades for what? Oh, alright, yeah. Don't really need any of those. Don't need any of those. So I'm not going to bother. You can go to this guy. I don't know what he does. He always just tells you to bug off. Cronus, offer me work and I shall offer you my opinions. I promise I shall be honest. I do not promise you will be pleased. Present hip deployed wheat. No, we'll present them with hip deployed wheat. I know this is hip deployed wheat, but the primary sensation is of utter blandness. Okay. He's actually, this guy has never ever done anything. Feline liver. He's very impressed. Do not believe anything more unpleasant has ever passed my lips. How did you ruin feline liver so? Alright, right. And appearance modifier. Just typical sort of thing. But I'm just going to go back to my normal. Oh, I wonder actually, what did I just do? No, I didn't want to invite Annan. What the hell was I doing there? Right, so this, you can go to other people's bases like this. Well, there's Bing's place. I need to download their stuff now. Right. So, you know what? I just need to get out of here. I don't even know how I talk to that guy. Those ships there, you can grow those, but you need, obviously you need the seed to grow those. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to disappear. Warp calibration required. What the? Don't even know what that was about. I don't want to be. No, don't tell me. Oh, that's okay. I just want to land on this. Land on my freighter. I think this is my freighter. Or maybe it's not. Is this my freighter? Oh, I'm on the bottom, isn't I? I need to be at the top. Oh, totally lost my bearings there. Ah, there we are. There we go. Once I get in here then, I'm just going to log out. That's a basic run around of the sort of stuff you can do after a bit of work on No Man's Sky. Oh, a bit bored with it to be honest, but yeah, it's interesting. It is an interesting game. It's interesting. Restore point saved, right, okay. Now, I'm just going to go up here, man. I got my friends, even though they never do anything. So, right, how do I get out of here? Options. Quit. I'll do for now. Yeah.